Hey everybody, and welcome to another Sports with Matt episode. Uh, so today I'm just going to do a quick 10-minute show because James and I are going to be doing a show later tonight, a joint show. Sometime this evening, it's going to be more politics oriented, but probably have a little bit of sports talk in it. Um, so keep your eyes open for that. That'll be on a website called Blog Talk Radio. If you don't already follow us on Twitter, follow us on Twitter at A_GOP_America. And keep your eyes open for the link to that because we will be posting it on there and you guys can check it out. We definitely appreciate any support that you can offer because, I mean, we're just getting started here and we want to get a broad listener base because, especially with the radio or the political show, because we want to spread the conservative principles to everybody and just get our message across and let people make informed decisions for themselves without the biased liberal media out there. So anyway, enough about politics. Let's get talking some sports here. So big event that was yesterday was the Pro Bowl, and I mean, if you can call it a big event. I mean, the Pro Bowl, I'm not a big fan of it. I think it's kind of like the NBA All-Star Game, only less fun to watch because in the Pro Bowl, no one cares. First play from scrimmage, Drew Brees botched a handoff. The ball was on the ground. It got recovered by the other team. There were 3 fumbles on the play. It was ugly. I mean, it's just not good football. It's not fun to watch. And I predict that in about 5 years, we're not going to have a Pro Bowl anymore. We're just going to have an all-pro team that players get voted to that gets them the same recognition as a Pro Bowl player. I don't think it's that great of an event, even though only 2 Browns players were in it, Joe Thomas, the lineman, and Phil Dawson, the kicker. As you guys probably know, I'm a huge Browns fan. Phil Dawson made his first one, and Joe Thomas has made his 6th, and he's made it every year since he's been in the league. Yeah, as I said, I don't think this event will be around a whole lot longer because no one seems to care about it. I mean, they did a good thing moving it to the week before the Super Bowl while people are still interested in football. The Super Bowl is kind of the nice conclusion to the football season. And I think once that ends, people are kind of done and ready for football season to end and, getting ready for baseball season to start and watching the basketball season hit its peak around the All-Star break. And it's not good. It's not good television. It's not a good quality event. Even though it has a lot of potential, it's impossible to get players to care and run a full speed contact game when people are worried about injuries and keeping their contracts. So I don't think it'll ever become the game that it had the potential to become. It's really the poor execution of a very, very good idea. However, like if you look at baseball's All-Star game, the players get into it and they All-Star game decides home field advantage for the World Series, which is huge. I cannot express how huge home field advantage is in baseball because in the NBA and the NFL, the home team gets, they get the advantage of their home crowd. In baseball, they get the advantage of getting to bat second as well, which is absolutely incredible to have in the ninth, especially like in the ninth inning where you don't have to even play the last half of the ninth inning if you're winning. Or if the game gets called after 5 innings, the home team's winning after 5 innings, then the home team takes the victory. But if after 5 innings the away team is leading, then it's replayed if it's rained out. But anytime after that, it's just whoever's winning is winning. The home team gets that extra inning advantage. So certain things like that and factors like that can contribute to baseball being a huge home field advantage sport, which that's why the All-Star game is so competitive because the players actually try. And when you get talented players like that in a baseball game, it makes the game 100 times more fun to watch. And you see some pretty incredible plays out there too. And the other thing that makes the baseball All-Star game better is the home run derby and the celebrity softball game and the rookie challenge or the futures game. Just it's got a bunch of festivities. It's kind of like the NBA with the dunk contest and the skills challenge and the three-point contest. The NFL doesn't really have anything like that. They just kind of have the game, which I mean is kind of cool, but it really doesn't compare to the other sports. Even the NHL has a better All-Star game. And another thing that happened a couple days ago was Rajon Rondo, the point guard for the Celtics, tore his ACL and is out for the year. And I think you can pretty much write off the Celtics now as a non factor in the postseason and even for the rest of the season. He was the only thing really keeping that team alive. He was leading the league in assists and triple. He had 5 triple doubles on the season, which is more than anybody else this year. And him going out is a huge blow to the Celtics. They don't really. I mean, they have Avery Bradley, who's a suitable point guard, but he's not quite Rajon Rondo, who I would actually venture to say is the best pure point guard in the league right now. But with the Celtics, I mean, they're getting old. It's time for them to start trading away big pieces for young guys and rebuilding and hoping that this year they can get a solid draft pick and pick a guy and develop him, because the days of Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen, who's now playing for the Heat, dominating for this team are over. They really need to just move on and cut their losses. The other thing is I've had more time to look at the Justin Upton trade. People were telling me, just sleep on it and think about it. It's really not that bad of a trade, and I still don't see why the Diamondbacks felt so pressured into making that trade. I know he wasn't happy there. He wanted to get out, but I mean, they didn't really get anything for him. There were so many more situations that they could have had where they could have gotten much better players. And I said this last time. If you're trading a top-of-the-line player like Justin Upton, you have to make sure that you're getting someone that's got equal potential in return. I mean, look at the Indians when they traded Bartolo Colon to the Angels back in 2002. I mean, this is one of the best examples of one of these trades. They got 3 players in return for Colon, and those players were Grady Sizemore, Brandon Phillips, and Cliff Lee. All of those players went on to an All-Star game. Grady Sizemore was an MVP candidate. Brandon Phillips has had a 30-30 season. Cliff Lee's had a 20-win season and a Cy Young award. So the Indians actually cashed in that trade, and so did the Expos, who got Bartolo Colon because he ended up winning 20 games that year and had a great season. So the trade worked out for both teams. So a trade can work for both teams. It's just when the Diamondbacks make a stupid deal like they made where they're only getting a number 4 starter at best and a bunch of high ceiling, low floor prospects, now it doesn't work out. And even if in the future, if one of these high ceiling prospects turns out, I'll still have thought it was a pretty risky move. I mean, it would be more them getting lucky than them making an educated decision. All right, I'm going to cut to a commercial break real quick, and then we'll be back with some more sports talk. Okay, I'm just going to be on for a few more minutes here, but I wanted to talk about another thing that's a follow-up to something I brought up last time I was on. That was UCLA forward Shabazz Muhammad getting that Gucci backpack. And the report today was that his family got it for him. And not entirely sure how much I buy that. I mean, those backpacks are expensive. I mean, even wealthy families, I'm not saying I know what his family's income or anything is, but I mean, even wealthy families would be reluctant to buy one of those for someone. I mean, that's quite the backpack for a college kid to have, especially one that's on a college sports team, and anything that's high profile like that will get investigated because they'll think it's from boosters or something. And so we'll see. I mean, this story's a little sketchy, but we'll see. I mean, Muhammad's a phenomenal player. I'd hate to see him go down. In fact, I hope the Cleveland Cavaliers get him because, man, he could be a good centerpiece for this franchise to go along with Kyrie Irving for years to come. One last thing I really wanted to talk about today was Tiger Woods, and man, is Tiger Woods tearing it up right now. He's 17 under on the tournament, and he's 3 under on the day through 12 holes in the last round of the Farmers Insurance Open in San Diego, California. He's got a 7-shot lead on Brent Snedeker, and he's showing no signs of slowing up. Snedeker's in the clubhouse right now. He finished his day. He's done. So Tiger needs to go 7 over the next 6 holes in order to lose this tournament, and I just don't see him doing it. He's been playing incredibly well to this point. He's been under par every day, and it's amazing to see what he can do when he's healthy and in the right frame of mind, because he's just an incredible talent. I mean, I don't like him as a person, but I can't say that many people really do at this point after what he did. But it's good to see him back, because I think I said this last time. A good Tiger Woods is good for the game of golf. It brings crowds, and it raises the purses for the players, and it gets better players in the tournaments, and it just attracts people all around to the sport of golf. And it's really exciting to see him back. I'd be interested to see what he can do in a major tournament, but only time will tell. It's still early in the season. But with that, I'm going to have to get going here. Keep your eyes open for the show I'm going to do with James. It's probably going to be around 8 o'clock Eastern Time, maybe even a little later. I'll keep you guys posted on Twitter, which, again, is A_GOP_America. If you follow us, we'll most likely follow you back. If your tweets interest us, we look at every profile that follows us. Now that's not a promise that we're going to follow you back, but we will take it into consideration. So keep your eyes open for that. And if you look on there and you're interested, there's an article, or actually a video that I posted on there that's about the debt, the national debt. And it's a phenomenal video on it, and I really would recommend you check it out. It really puts it into perspective, and it just goes to show how crazy this country's being right now with our spending. So with that, I'll see you guys later, and hopefully be on here tomorrow around 4:15, so check that out. Thanks.